Hello guys, welcome to Keerthi Quest. In this video, I am going to share with you one interesting experiment that is happened between 1927 to 1932. It is called Hawthorne Experiment. While I am reading this about this experiment, Google, I found this interesting, so I thought that I want to share it with you. So let's start. This experiment is called Hawthorne Experiment by Elton Mayo. He is the contributor, and this experiment is all about the productivity of employees depends not only on the wages and physical conditions, it also depends on the relations and emotions. And let me share with you the history behind why they started this experiment. Harvard School of Business students, they are Elton Mayo and some other persons, so researchers, so they are invited to conduct research studies on Hawthorne works at Western Electric Company, which is at Chicago. So there it has started the experiment. This experiment conducts 4 parts. First part is illumination part, and here in this illumination experiment they conducts they creates 2 groups. One group is called control group and the other one is experimental group. In control group there is no changes, they won't do any changes, they make them work as usual, same condition. Whereas in the experimental group they make some changes, illumination changes. Illumination is nothing but light, so they here changes light in, they increase the intensity of light or decrease the light. Here the control group productivity and the experimental group productivity is same. There is no changes among these 2 groups, although there is changes in the intensity, but there is no change in the productivity. So the productivity change came only when the light intensity is decreased to moonlight level. So here they found that the illumination doesn't affect the productivity of the employees. The first experiment is completed, and then it comes to second experiment. It's called relay assembly test room experiment. This experiment is with girls, 6 members of one group. Like that they created the groups and one supervisor for them, and the experiment is all about working hours and working conditions. They perform this experiment by creating informal environment, by giving working hours, rest hours, everything, time. So they said that having more breaks makes us not to concentrate on work, so they changed the resting hours, break hours. And so here they found groups, teamwork, cohesive teamwork, everything affects the productivity. They found the third experiment, it is interviewing program. They conduct mass experiment. This mass interviewing program, it is like the in this program they conduct almost 20,000 plus interviews with working employees according to the manager CEO questions, but they found that interview does not give the correct answers. So here they did indirect interview, like they just started listening without asking any questions. In this they found that social factors affects the productivity of employees. Fourth one, the fourth experiment is bank wiring test room experiment. The bank wiring test room experiment is all about they creates a group of 14 members of males. Group restricts the output and how. So they found this that they also kept their own rules, their own informal rules, unofficial rules, which makes them restrict their output. Why? Because if someone works more, the other people may not make him join in this group, like that. So here what happens, the fear of losing the friends or fear of losing their job. What if I work more, they won't give me some other work, then I will be no employed, like this they thought, and this made them restrict the output of the company. So these are the 4 experiments that I found that interesting, and why they did this experiment means to for the company it should not be like commanding, it should provide, like if they command what they will do, it creates bad impact, like negative impact. And not only that, it also they should give some recognition for the employees. I think friendly environment they have to create. Like, so I think this is the reason maybe to current companies which are for making the employees these type of benefits, like get involved and giving them opportunities to interact everything. So what do you think about this experiment? If you found this video interesting, do subscribe to Keerthi Quest. See you in the next video. Bye bye.